wish you all a very happy new year. You may be wondering what I'm talking about. Am I living 4 months back? Yeah? What is first of new year means to you? It's a day that we really inspire to achieve something, make a true difference, where you think about forgiving your mistakes, starting something new, really achieving some inspirations. Let me check. How many of you had a New Year resolution before? Okay, many of them. Keep holding, keep holding. How many of you can confidently tell me that you have successfully achieved it? Oh, 1, 2, 3. Thanks. Good. I will talk to you during the break. Why is that one? The research done by Scranton University in US has revealed that 92% of the New Year resolutions that we make are not being successful to be achieved. It's not only for New Year resolutions. It's normally for many of the goals that we have in our life, to become a better citizen, achieve success, achieve better exam results. There are so many goals that we think and have for the future that we are not being able to achieve. I'm no difference. I have been the same. When I was younger, I had the same challenge of setting bigger ambitions, wanting to be the super idol that always aspire to be, but not being able to reaching over there. So in 2009, on January 1st, I thought, okay, I need to make a difference at least in a small way. I really, really want to achieve my goal for that year. And that year, my goal was, maybe relate to some of you as well, is on personal financial management. To make sure that I am managing my finances in the best and effective manner. Because always, maybe relate to some of you, end of the month, we always run a bit less in cash. So, but the clear difference that I did from just setting up a goal was that let me try to understand what this challenge is all about, what I really want to achieve. I want to manage my finance, but what is it all about? I just take a piece of paper and at least started pointing down what I am spending every day and what are my source of incomes and then how I am really managing them. So it took some time. The point was that I was recording them, looking at them. Then I started understanding, okay, there are some patterns. Okay, I'm spending too much on sometimes transportation or sometimes in junk food or in many other things. And because that one, I might not have the capacity to invest on the things that I wanted to. So within few months, maybe a couple of years, I really started understanding which I should be really focusing on my finance, my personal finance, and what sort of sources that can really bring them to me. So with that ability, after about 2 years, I was able to really manage to make sure that I am self-financially sustainable, not from my parents' money, from my own finances. But in 3 years, 4 years, I was able to make sure that I have enough personal money to do further education and also invested in my own social enterprises to start up businesses. So, but however, when I really dig down into achieving this goal of financial management, which I had in 2009, but sort of achieved in 2011-12, I was again went to the same with my experience of at least trying to achieve with that happiness of achieving a goal. I went back. Is finance the main composition, or is it the main driver that we have in our life? Is it finance standalone? So then on 2013, near to January 1st again, I had this aha moment. Then it realized me that finance is not just what it is. It's just not a standalone. But it really enacts on who you are and what you want to be. What are your dreams, your visions, your missions, your aspirations? That relates to how you earn money and how you spend money. So with that regard, I thought, okay, that means that is my stage 2. That should be my step 2. I should be able to set up a better management for myself in terms of what I want to achieve in the future. So with my own background, born in a village, working with communities, I had this strong desire to empower young people achieving their development. So with that vision, I set up my own missions, smaller targets that I have, pillars of my success. One is on education, having good education capacity, and on entrepreneurship, like really building my successful enterprises, communities through that one. Last but not least, on networks. Like really making sure that I'm part of communities, engaging with networks, and building the career that I have. So, but that was only one part of my challenge. Then I discovered this concept of wheel of life, the life cycle approach, because I wanted to achieve thinking about my future rather than just having a degree or a good job, or what will really makes me happier, what should be my real mission in my life. Then it realized to me that it's not about just achieving a career development, but more than is to having an overall and all-round growth in my life. So with this wheel of life approach, I thought career is one, but it's all about relationships. It's about the connections that you have, the networks that you have. It's more about health. It's more about spending your time on activities that you really aspire to achieve. So with that development, I started, okay, I want to achieve an overall growth in my life. And then I started to manage things on this 8 path that I want to achieve success. So on a day-to-day manner, when I was going to work or studies, it was not about just getting a degree or having a good business, but it's about, can I make sure that I am making at least one person in this world happier because I exist? Because that's my question that I ask every day before I sleep. Because as a human being, we have a bigger mission of helping our communities and our people around us because we exist in this planet. So it was not rocket science, not starting very big things and creating the biggest change in the planet. But just as an example, in a day-to-day manner, the house that I live in Thailand, just nearby, there's the cooking person who comes there at 3:30 every day morning just to prepare so that he can make breakfast packs for the working people around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. But when the normal people comes in, they pay some money, get their goods, and then walk away. But that person is putting so much effort to make sure that, and that person has 2 small kids, I see them in a day-to-day manner, to make sure that they are happier and they have a better life. And he actually tries a lot to send them to school. I've been seeing them, like taking the opportunity, he carries them to the school and take them from the school. So I cannot do much. I don't understand the language much, but and I'm a vegetarian, not eating meat. The shop sells meat. But at least I go to, every morning before I leave to work, I go to that person and have a good smile at him. And he actually spent at least 2-3 seconds just to turn back and greet me. So that small difference makes me really mean that I have a bigger vision, not just to achieve a success every day by working out, but also having a community and making someone else smile in a small manner. So these small things are making sure that I'm achieving an overall growth in my life. So that also has a better part, because even if I'm not achieving success on my day-to-day activity on a working life, for example, the exams might not go that well, or your working day might not be the best, but when I manage it with my own tools, it's only about 30 to 35% of my life. So what I'm talking about this tool, so I have a personal management tool, which I managed for about 7-8 years. After 7-8 years, it looks like similar to this. The top part explains about how I manage my day-to-day expenses. So it's just tracking. So after years and years, I have categories and seeing how I am spending my daily expenses in the Sri Lankan rupees way, but also what are my daily focuses, and on this eightfold path of life, wheel of life, that how I am really incorporating my time. But the most important thing is not actually making a tool for yourself, is you can manage your day-to-day activities in a way that you like. For me, it's maybe numbers, about gamification of life. For you, maybe writing a journal, or writing a day-to-day diary, or having a video, or a painting. It's up to you. So it's more about having a smaller step-by-step approach. And the fundamental is not managing your time, but managing your focus, which will enable you to progress on the dreams that you have for the future. But what were the key most ingredients that helped me to achieve the success? The two most fundamental success stories that I have, one is on personal integrity. None of these tools, none of these challenges, none of these personal resolutions, maybe you agree the people who achieve them, are successful if you are not true to yourself. If you are not telling yourself, talking to yourself, saying, what are my challenges and how I can make sure that I am really making sure that I am progressing through. If you lie to yourself, I can put any number wrong and make myself happy. Okay, I'm good every day. It's being true to yourself. And the other is self-discipline. It's about taking initiative every day. No matter how hard it is, taking smaller steps, not very big ones, smaller steps every day to build upon to this area that you want to achieve. But am I telling you this is the best tool? Or am I the perfect human being who has achieved so many things? Though I am sitting for my PhDs, or right now I have started about 5 businesses, or working for UN project development. It has never been the perfect story for me. Even right now, these trackers doesn't look same. So this is like a monthly analysis of the tracker. So there's blues and greens where I have overachieved or achieved my targets per month. But there are always orange or red days where I'm not that successful or have done very worse. Even sometimes still after 6, 7 years on finance. But it's more important is that you take the initiative of discipline. This month you do bad, but you start doing again from next day. That's why I mean living a life of being a 1st of January every day. You wake up from the morning, you jump from your bed because it's a 1st of January for you every day, because you are making your bigger dreams counted down to smaller targets, and you are achieving them every day. So what we can do is, as a community, as in a day-to-day manner, to see how we can make sure that we are achieving smaller things in a daily manner and celebrating the success. So I believe that you all can make sure that your lives are also a 1st of January, starting from tomorrow. It's a 1st anyway. So hopefully that we can make sure that we achieve our bigger missions and change the statistics as well. So wish you all a very happy New Year. Thank you.